Welcome Aquarians, quick reading to see what it is that you need to know for this weekend. I'm just doing a bunch of bonuses because I'm an Aquarius as well, so when I think Aquariuses are wonderful people and we probably need a little bit of bolstering at the moment. I'm cleansing the space here with some incense. The cards are fully smudged up, so let's get started and see what's happening for this weekend. So the 11th weekend for the 11th of February, which happens to be my birthday. So happy birthday to me and happy birthday to all the Aquarians out there. I hope all of your wishes come true. I hope you find the strength that you need to move on or forward with things that bring your heart pleasure and away from things that are not aligned with your soul's highest frequency. So I'm just going to pull as many cards as decide to jump out here, and oops, a daisy. We'll flip them over and look, as I said that, I got all of the cards I needed. We'll flip them over here. Ace of Wands, Four of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Empress. Wow, that's an interesting energy, Aquarius. I'm going to flip them over so you can see, but then I'll bring it back up to talk, okay? First card is the Ace of Wands. This is creative energy. So this weekend could see you, either people encouraging you to engage in something new, or you're getting a really great idea about something. Actually, with the Four of Wands here, I'm going to say it's potentially so that you'll get a good idea as to where it is that you want your home to be. Maybe it's where, maybe you're fixing something up in the home. Maybe there's people coming to the home. This Ace of Wands is this Ace of Wands says to me that people can come and help get the party started, so to speak. This fire is here. I would say that this is in your gut space, for want of a better. There's probably 1,000 better ways to say that, but it's like you've got a fire in your belly and there's people that will help ignite it and make it larger and larger. So it might be that you've got a gathering happening in your home. It could also mean that you either find somewhere new to live and you've been looking for some time, you sign a contract about a new home space, or that you're able to creatively think about things in your home space and put a new spin on them. So what I'm saying is creativity in the home space. So again, it could be a new space that's about to arrive. It could be people coming to your space, and it could also you sort of rethinking. Maybe you want to change the lounge room into the bedroom. Maybe you want to I don't know. There's 1,000 and billion trillion things that this could mean. So popping that out there. The Four of Wands just on its own speaks of, it's the 1111 card. It speaks of contentment. No need for Alice to be rushing around here. In fact, cats don't like people particularly that rush around. So these cats are sat there comfortable and happy to be sharing a tea party with her. Nobody's rushing around, otherwise this House of Cards would certainly fall down in the background here. We've got pink clouds. This is a really, really nice feeling. It's not, it doesn't in any way resonate with the card that follows it, which is the three, apart from in its colour scheme, which is the Three of Swords. So this to me is it's almost a decision, Aquarius. This is what I'm going to say. The decision is either you create this kind of escape with your mind, or you create a barren, dreary, desolate place in your heart where you're refusing to see what needs to be worked on and healed and released, so that you can be happy. I guess that's an opportunity for me to talk about healing energy. And as an Aquarius, I certainly understand your situation of being quite cerebral. Aquarius is the I know sign. So I understand, being a fellow Aquarius or triple Aquarius, that it's very easy to live in the headspace, really hard. It's so much harder to get into the body. And I'm not saying that you're not physically active or you're just a brain in a jar, what I'm saying is it's more comfortable for the Aquarius collective, being an air sign, to think about things, plot, plan, decipher, discover, investigate, than it is to allow the energetic movement of emotional states to do what they are meant to do, which is to teach us to feel them and stay in even balance. So, for instance, if you've experienced something akin to the Three of Swords situation, a shock to the heart, a breakup, a loss, movement of somebody out of your immediate area, job loss, a million things. The Aquarius, and I'm just talking about the sun sign here, so I do understand that you're more complex than just some of your natal chart, but the Aquarius in a situation of loss, where there is a situation of loss occurring, will do what these three swords are indicating, which is think about it 3 times more than what they need to. In fact, what needs to happen is for you to heal and move forward, is for you to bring the feeling of loss or the disappointment or whatever is pertinent. And this can happen 50 times a day, and this is what we're supposed to be learning as humans, having as divine beings having a human experience, is that we're supposed to let that information go to the heart and relax and breathe into it and let it completely move through our whole system, so we can relax and let it go. When we let it stay stuck in the head, which is what these swords indicate, the brain activity, the mental activity associated with it, they can actually do irreparable harm to the heart. I mean, here one of the swords has actually gone right through the heart and come out the other side. So we actually are doing ourselves more harm than good by living in our head, when realistically, being sat in a calm meditative state for however long, 5-10 minutes, it's not that important. We all have time. I would tell you to do that in the shower, tell you to do it while you're relaxing in the bath. Somewhere with water is always very helpful, but to let your heart feel what it needs to feel, but then just keep relaxing and letting it go, rather than going back and saying, oh, I can just think about all of the other times that these sorts of things have happened, or whatever it is. And Aquarius, I'm being shown here that you do this at least 3 times more than the rest of the population. And trust me, I know. So I'm not trying to be nasty. I'm trying to help you to understand what the body and your energy needs to release. So then by releasing, being to be the best that you can be. The next card that we've got is the Empress card, and this to me, because I've been using this deck almost exclusively for at least a month, this card has up until this point been to me that maybe it can be that somebody who's a bit younger than you can give you some advice that's really pertinent to you. It might be that you've always sort of poo-pooed people who were maybe a bit younger. How could they know something that could help me, and so on and so forth. But so that's certainly pertinent, because I was called to discuss that with you. But here, in relation to this spread for this weekend, I'm going to say that you know what it is that I'm talking about, that you are ruminating on, that you are letting go over and over in your head. And these are the things that we can't control, of course. So it's very unhelpful to wastefully spend energy on this, because what we do then subconsciously with that energetic imbalance is try to gain that energy in other ways. And we could do that by accidentally becoming a bit more narcissistic in the next few weeks, or accidentally eating too much, or accidentally not moving our physical body enough for our health and well-being, or accidentally not drinking enough water, or whatever the case may be. It can spiral, and when we're using our brain space for things that are basically wasted energy, the body doesn't understand that that's not physical energy that we need, and it might tell us that we're more tired than what we are, or whatever the case. So energy is just energy. We don't need to get all of our energy from food. We certainly get energy from uplifting interactions with others and nature and delicious music and so on and so forth. So I would like to impress on you that the Empress this weekend, and so this is pertinent for a week before and a week after as well. I mean, time is fluid. The tarot cards certainly don't recognize linear time, but I want to impress on you that the Empress is encouraging you to find your nourishment from things other than food or forms of direct quick fixes. So things of the more natural bent will be more beneficial for you at this time, as they are at any time. I mean, obviously, watching a movie and eating chocolate and ice cream is less good for us in the long run than going for a lovely walk and listening to some music, or whatever the case may be, having a dance in your kitchen, listening to music, whatever. Aquarius, I'm going to leave it there, 11:11, just as I said that. So the Four of Wands, again, enjoy the house party. Do go and see some people if you're called to. Change up the house environment. Tell me what you're doing. Maybe you've decided to redecorate. Delicious. Let me know how that's going. Well, from me to you until next time, blessings, sparkles and sprinkles, Aquarius.